Today we attempt to rise a new Dwarven Empire in Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile and take out our mortal enemies, the elves. Also, if everybody watching this subscribed and hit my goal in no time, and it would mean so much to me. Thank you. So as you can see, we are starting as King Borin of the Iron Hills, and we're pretty, away from everybody else. There's a little gap here as well with no one in it. This is the wilderness, and if we click on it, you can see some stuff about it right there. Oh, so we can actually colonize places for 350 gold. I didn't realize that before, but our goal is to make the strongest Dwarven Empire or kingdom. We'll see. I'll aim for an empire, but we'll see how it goes in all of Lord of the Rings Realms of Exile. And one of our other goals, we are coming for the elves. So there's an elf here, as you can see, very powerful. And there's also one right but here who is not as powerful. And then there is her down here who is very powerful. She's 8,319 years old, which is terrifying. And we are just some little dwarf, we've not much going for us right now, because the dwarves are not actually added to this mod just yet, so we may as well try and make our own. And originally there was actually an orc in this kingdom but we replaced them with our character, and I not long ago realized that all of the buildings are disabled because your culture is unable to make use of buildings built by orcs, so we're literally making no money. We have nothing. Although our capital looks very cool, there's not really much we can do with this land, which, I mean, that is great. So somehow we're going to have to turn this around as well. So that leaves us in a tricky spot because we're losing 0.8 per month. Now, we are spending for some court amenities, so you know what? Let's get rid of them. I do not care. Yes. So we're not losing money now. We're just breaking even. And we do start with some men-at-arms. So we have Gunner the Bad, Black Shields. And then we have some Hunter Orcs. And we got Light Footman and finally Bowman. Because, yeah, I assume we got these two off the Orcs. And you know what? I'm going to keep them. We're their overlords now. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'll definitely play more Lord of the Rings again when they actually release the dwarves, see what it's like. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know a lot about the lore. So this is the character I just made all the way up here because I thought it was fun. I don't even know where the dwarves should live in the actual game. I don't really know a lot. I watched the films when I was like 5, so there's my knowledge on Lord of the Rings. But before we go any further, a massive thank you to today's sponsor, War Thunder, the most impressive vehicle combat game ever made, with over 2,000 tanks, planes, and ships to battle with, each incredibly detailed down to their individual components, making for intense PvP battles. Whether you want fast, action-packed matches or a more tactical experience, you will find it here. And with the most complex vehicle damage models in any game, allowing for maximum destruction. And I personally just love the amount of vehicles in the game. There really is something for everyone. And it's completely free on PC, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, or the previous console generation. So stop wasting time and play War Thunder now using my link in the description or pinned comment to get a free large bonus pack. But starting out, we need to build, I think. We have 700 gold, which is nice. So let's think about what we're going to build. We can replace these slave mines, and I think we're not going to do much building, but just enough so we're making some money each month. So we get quarries down there, and then we have Elder Slade, and we're going to build some... We'll replace these warg pits. Anything for money? I mean, quarries again. We'll just build quarries everywhere. At least it's making us money if we can, right? It's better than nothing. It's not like we're going to get any farms and fields up here, is it? But as soon as we're like breaking even, we're then going to start going for an expansion. Now, my first target, we are going to aim towards down here and maybe start building up towards this empire. I don't know if we're going to get it, but I want to get very powerful and take, at least most of the control of Greenwood. Because this guy, he's going to be tough to fight. They're all very good characters, and they come with some pretty good men-at-arms. Look at these. The Gilded Guards, the Spearmen with 45 damage and 74 toughness. Like, they have Rangers, Royal Elk Riders. The Archers are very powerful, so we're in for some trouble. So I don't think we need to mess around too much with the wilderness. Can we spend money and we would get another hold-in? But, I mean, we could probably skip past that and try and go all... Oh, they're too far away? Wait, really? That is that far, is it? I didn't think that would be that far away. But apparently these down here are too far away. Maybe the wilderness makes it further or something. Oh, but we can interact with him, but we're not defeating him anytime soon. What about you? No. Oh, this is rough. So if we look at this Empire title, I guess we could try and go to war with you first. You are pretty powerful, though. Don't have any allies. You have some bowmen and some levies, mostly, so we should beat him. So if we conquer county and just take this one down here, that will get us a start, and we can hopefully reach all these guys. Let's go for it. I mean, he may beat us. How much money does he have? Not as much money as us. So if he buys levies, I guess we will have to as well. But you know what? We can lead our armies ourselves. We're a pretty good leader with 33 prowess and 20 martial. Well, let's just siege his capital then. And there we go. She is pregnant. So hopefully that is a dwarf. And as you can see, the Elven Kingdom right here looks like they've just colonized some of the wilderness. And they can only do that every 5 years, it says. So maybe we'll have to do some colonizing as well. And we'll meet them in the middle if we get a county here anyway. There we go. 43%. It's saying the battle's close. We've got a son and heir, and he's a dwarf. Let's go. He's our future heir. So, Wilfredo. You know what? I like it. I like it. How are we going to win this then? Apparently it's close. I don't fully understand why. I feel like we should win. Like, what's the reasoning? Defensive buildings, defending in forest. What if I go over here and we have the defender advantage now? Yeah, because we have it sieged. So we got to bait him to go and unsiege that. Once he's on it, we got to march over there and take him out on that. There we go. And now we can just carry on sieging. That's a slow siege, though. So hopefully this one's not a slow siege down here. A lot of our people are getting wounded, but hopefully we can siege this before he unsieges that. And this war ends. Do not want to go through a slow siege. There we go. So we can enforce that one. And I wonder if we can start... Oh, this is not colonizable. This is impassable. But what about you down here? 550 gold. Maybe then it is time for us to start colonizing ourselves. We're going to need a lot more gold, but that could be a way to get a lot more powerful without needing to do too much war, because these guys are probably just going to keep colonizing and get very powerful. Or now we can probably reach these guys. We could start from down here, work our way up, and then take him on at last, because, you know, he's going to be that much more powerful than me. And if we border him, he might just come for us. He doesn't hate us, but, you know, that's a start. But, you know, we definitely hate him. It's not even feudal down here, so we will just grant it away. Kind of want every ruler to be dwarf, but we only have our son right now, and we can't get any other ones. I don't want to grant my son land. We are, like, massively over our domain limit, so that's not great either, because we're just going to start making way less money. Problem is, we have this guy to our south, and he's extremely powerful, and he does border us, so if he wants this land, he could very much take it if he pleases. Somehow you're too far away to interact with. I don't fully understand that, but yeah, we're not very powerful, you know. Everybody's getting a lot more powerful than us. I think let's just grant this title away. A local woodman noble. There we go. You are horrible, and you hate me. Oh, we've had another son, and he is wheezing, so he's not even a dwarf. He's not actually mine. I'm not taking it. Any child of ours that's not a dwarf, they do not count for anything. We must be a dwarf to rule. We can pick up it is my domain as well, so we can go over here now, extort subjects. Our vassals may not like us, but we're going to take the tyranny and get an extra 100 gold, because we need money. And you know what? With the 100 gold, let's start the war, and let's start making our way actually over here. Now, it looks like we're going to have to go all the way around. I don't know if we can walk. Oh, we can walk through the wilderness. Okay, I didn't think we'd be able to. But my eyes are burning. The snow is so white. My screen is so bright right now. If you're watching this at like 4 in the morning, I feel bad. But there's 800 men. We have a slow siege. Let's go fight. Do the initial battle. And let's start sieging over here so we have somewhere to try and recollect supplies. Otherwise, we will just start starving loads. 98%. Not bad. We're starting to starve, though, so we're going to have to split them up. Oh, and we won anyway. There we go, then. So that was nice and easy. Sadly, we weren't illustrious, but we are getting there, so we can start doing some much bigger wars. Oh, we can gain 75 gold here, basically giving us all our money back. Now, oh, they have a protectorate. How do we see who their protectorate is? Is there a way to find out? Because that is something we're going to have to find out, because it's not showing on the tributaries map. Oh, now it is. So I'm assuming these guys is their protectorate. So declaring war on them is pretty much impossible, because yeah, we don't know who exactly is going to get involved in that, and they probably wreck us unless we're quick enough. But if it is these guys in Dale, yeah, they are very powerful with almost, you know, 7,700 men almost. So we don't exactly stand the biggest chance against somebody like that yet, but hopefully soon we will be able to. So look at that. We're almost up now to 2,500 men, which is very nice. There's 1,700 levies in total once they're fully rebuilt. So we do need to start getting some more men-at-arms, but we're actually making, you know what, okay money now. I imagine, yeah, if we look at the elves, they're in a completely different league. So this is going to be really tough. She not so much, but she's at war. And so is this guy. So we don't exactly stack up to them. I want to get this guy's land, but they're going to get help. So that kind of means they're impossible to fight, which doesn't fill me with hope. We may have to, I guess, potentially do a little bit of colonizing, but I don't know if it's worth it really, because I want to keep my capital up here anyway. So we're going to have to build this up a lot more, I think. Okay, our truce is up with this guy, so we may as well pick up that next county as well. And then we can just land some of our sons, which will slightly help with inheritance. Hopefully our men hurry up and raise. There they are. Perfect. So march in there, defeat his armies, siege his capital. It is a slow siege, but once we get that, he's completely wiped out and we've picked up kind of all the weak people around us. After that, it's just tough fight after tough fight. Oh, new heir, outliving a child. Wilfredo has been murdered. Wait, who murdered? Wait, what? That horrible, evil bitch. What? Now our grandson is our heir, so he has been being educated. He's turning out kind of okay. What is his education? Diplomacy. That is no good for us. I think we're going to have to maybe get a stewardship focus. Just to hope, you know, he maybe picks up something with stewardship. That is tough. What are we going to do about her? We need to get rid of her land. We can try and imprison her. She's standing up with somebody else. Who is this? Oh, this guy over here? See, this is the problem with the non-dwarves. Nothing but trouble. Wait, they have 2,500 men? She bought a bunch of mercenaries. Of course she did. I gave you land in good faith, and this is what you do to me. Right, we're going to call our allies. We can demand some payment, so I'm sorry about that, but we are going to take all the money we can get. And can we increase our crown authority? We need to have plenary assemblies. Our culture is honestly terrible. We do not have nothing. Like, what is the culture over here? Maybe we could convert to like woodman. They're not great either. Yeah, we're just in a really tough spot. We can't revoke titles anyway. I mean, has she had any children? Yes, of course she has. So we're going to be stuck with, hopefully we win this, and we're going to be stuck with a, well, we can maybe execute her in prison if we get her in prison, which we should do if we win. So let's just jump on a siege on a capital. My allies are up there. Hopefully they don't fight. We can siege this. The war should end. No, 50%. Right, let's get up there and fight them then. They don't seem to know what they're doing, so we'll just go hopefully defeat their army as long as our allies stay on us. There we go, 96. We have ticking war score as well, so there we go. Enforce that, and we have our son's murderer in prison. So we're going to torture her. There we go. We're going to torture her, of course. I'm not done quite yet. Yeah, we are going to bully her. She's now gone infirm. So what we're going to do, we're going to execute her as well. Now, her son is not going to like us, but I mean, can he blame us? Like, she murdered our player heir. We are now illustrious, so we can do some duchy wars. I'm thinking of somewhere where we can pick up just a little bit of extra power. These are just the best choice. They may be defended, but they may not. But these are not at war, and if it's these guys, they just are going to get involved, right? These guys are just allied to all the people we need to fight. They are a massive pain, and we can't exactly murder them, so we're stuck in a pretty tough spot. Maybe then, should we just try colonize somewhere? I mean, we could aim towards this duchy then. It is 550 gold, so I don't know if it's even worth it. Maybe we have better things to actually spend our money on, to be honest. So there we go. Our player has come of age, and he's just not very good at all. Please have a dwarf. Ooh, there we go. There's a dwarf there. She is 0 right now. She was just born, but she is also hale. And I will not result in alliance for some reason, but maybe on inheritance. Maybe that could be an alliance. It's not his primary heir's kid, so probably not. Outliving a child. Wait, he died of his internal injuries, so we're down 2 children, our 2 oldest. Our primary heir is still the same. How is succession? I mean, we could maybe do a little bit of disinheriting. Quite expensive, but maybe we do a little bit of that. There we go, and it's all now going to my grandson. So, I mean, maybe that wasn't so bad after all. We'll see. Maybe we should try and find one of these people that we can beat in a fight to try and get some free gold. Like, we can fight this guy. He destroys us. You, we can beat you for gold. We should be able to win this. And if we win, we get 75 gold. So let's see. Once again, always going for the high option. If we have one, if not, then medium. Just work your way down. So that top one is a high. We'll go with that. That's a medium. Come on, another high. There we are. There we go. So 75 gold. And can we just keep doing that? Or is there... It looks like there's a limit on how often you can do that, which is fair enough. Otherwise, we were about to stack up hundreds of gold. There was a lot of people there. But every few years when that comes back up, we'll try and do it with someone we can defeat. Free gold. And pretty soon we will have 550 gold. And we can actually try and colonize and see how this works. We'll pick up this one down here. Our ally is calling us to war, and they're against their liege, who is very powerful. So we'll join, but we're not going to raise our men. We are too close to being able to colonize beer any second now. Ooh, lively livestock, 50 gold. Colonize. There we go. So how do we need to upgrade these? Get rid of the bears. Takes a little bit of a while, and then we can build in there. I mean, I may grant it to my son, to be honest, because we're over our domain limit anyway. Oh, we can't grant it because we haven't removed the stuff. So we can remove the stuff granted away, make our sons more powerful, and hopefully he makes more money, pays us more tax, and then we're pretty good. Now you want to arrange... Ooh. This guy, he's very powerful, although he is the old. Why is he 100? He's feeling fine, so maybe this is a long-term alliance. He wants to marry my daughter. Yes, please. And you know what? You are at war, but we could, you know, definitely use you and maybe do that duchy war against these guys, because maybe together we're stronger. So we'll let his war finish, hopefully soon. Twist of fate. Oh my god. My grandson was killed under mysterious circumstances. Now we have a new primary heir once again. What is going on? I mean, it could have been him. He is ambitious, and I think ambitious characters, like in inheritance lines, are more likely to murder and stuff. So it seems pretty likely that it was him. And you know what? Let's go for it. Declare war, conquer duchy, and then we're gonna call our allies. We got more allies. Who are you? Why do we have an ally through you? My son and Marshall married his daughter. Okay, I didn't realize that was a thing. But we are gonna call them all because we're probably gonna need all the help we can get. We're gonna raise them up here. Here we go. Enemy allies joined as well. King Bard. So 15,000 versus 13,000. So this is going to be a big war. Okay, let's just go for it. See what happens. I mean, we do get the defender advantage if we fight here. So that could be something if they hurry up. You know what? They're starting to starve. Let them starve. Maybe let's go for their capital then. Or do we chase them? This is a tough choice. There's an army here we're going to catch. That's 800 men. They started to starve and then left. You know what? Let's siege their capital. If we get lucky and get this capture, I mean, it's over before it even... Ooh. There's 11,000 there. Are they going to go into fight or are they going to siege? Hopefully they siege. Okay. Up 80%. We need one more thing sieged. What are they doing though? If we can... can we siege faster than they can unsiege? No. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. They are starving. Surely we can win with all our allies, right? I feel like we can win this. So let's just go in. Our allies on our back. No, they're losing more men every second. And we're losing a little bit, but I don't think we're losing as much. So now we should massively outnumber them by a few thousand men. There we go. 100% enforce that. And look at our land now. That is a huge expansion. Now, what is the land like? It's all tribal, so let's grant it away. Any dwarfs? Our son, he has land. They all kind of have land. So let's split it between these lots. So we're going to grant him... Oh, this guy stands to inherit that, so we can't grant that away. So we're going to grant him them too. And then this son up here, we'll grant him... Oh, that's why it's still not being cleared. So we need to clear the spiders, and then we can grant that away as well. But hopefully now, they'll be paying us, you know, a little bit more tax each month. So we can start making a little bit more money. And you know what? We've got 3,000 men now, which is nice. Pretty soon, once we got that power, we have a hit list. There was elves over here. How about these ones? They're still here. They're still there. And there was some over this side somewhere. But it looks like they've been taken out. So what is the kingdom? And let's go title history. He conquered it. So now this guy is just living down here. So maybe our hit list is a bit less. There's no elves remaining on this side. Still tough, but you know what? That makes my life easier. I'll take it. Thank you. Then he's got some big eyebrows, doesn't he? They are hefty, you know? Oh, challenge criminals. So let's see who we got here. This guy would pay us 300. Really? He's not exactly a good fighter. We can gain 330 gold if we win. Yes, please. So let's see. I mean, he's much taller, so maybe he's overconfident and he's betting on himself here. If we can win this, this would be huge for us. But with duels, there's always a chance chance you lose, but there we go. 300 gold. Taking us now to 538 gold. But at this point, we have got to get a better army. There's no two ways about it. You know, we're fairly big. We're making some money. I wouldn't say good money. When you compare it to him, who's making 11 right now, while supporting way more men at arms. I didn't realize when I started this how tough these people were going to be. But we're going to try and take him down. I mean, we have the allies. Could we actually do this already against him? Or is that stupid? I mean, his capital's there. If we could take his capital, I imagine his capital makes, you know, yeah, decent tax right there. Although I don't know, maybe we can't use it because it's built by the elves, similar to how the orcs one work, or maybe the orcs are unique in that regard. I have no idea, but oh, he's at war again. Can this guy stop? He's at war every 2 minutes. Once that's over, maybe we just risk it and go for it. I mean, are any of our other children unmarried? I mean, I usually try not to use too many alliances, but in something like this, I mean, it's just got to be done unless we want to spend 400 years building up. So any help we can get, hopefully somebody close. These guys would be a great alliance, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's no characters for us to get an alliance with there, so we can't exactly do that. But let's see. I mean, could we get an alliance with these guys? They got 10,000 men. You know what? Let's call them. Let's get everybody involved. Take down the elves. Maybe they hate the elves just as much as we do, hopefully. But you know what? I think we start this war anyway. We have 30,000 in allied strength. So his capital is this one there, which I believe would be this duchy there. Now, it might still be a tough war because his army is so good. They may just cut through our army like it's nothing, to be completely honest. That is definitely possible. But let's go. We're going to call our allies. Hopefully, you know, they all decide it's worth their time and come and help because we need their help. There we go. So let's march. And can we get up to this one up there? If we start fighting up there, start sieging the war target, our granddaughter to this guy, that gets us another alliance. I mean, the game's just spoiling me at this point. Come and join then. I mean, I'll take it. So who even are you? You're all the way down here. Damn, that's Riddermark. And they are very powerful. They are at war though, so they're probably not going to be super helpful this war. But if they finish their other wars, they come and help as well. It's another 10,000 men on our side because I am honestly terrified of the power of this guy's armies. They're so high quality. But if we can start sieging around here quick, start picking up some supplies from some counties, we may be okay. Because the big problem is going to be starving. Their armies are there. Look how cool they look on the map. For some reason, I can't like angle my map to like zoom in closer, but they look insane. I wonder what this guy's look like. Is he at war? He is at war. Yeah, they look cool as well. Oh, I can do it now. Look at that. So if I hold it like this, there we go. I can actually go and see them. Look at that. It looks great. But I'm sorry. Hopefully, you're about to wipe out everything you stand for. So let's get in there. I don't want to go too fast in front of my allies because we're going to get caught out. Where are they going? They just mugged us off. They just looped everything. Now, our allies are quite slow, but I'm hoping there's not too much of a gap between each one and they're quick enough. No, their armies are insane. Oh my god, their army is insane. Wow, okay. What was that? Like, we massively outnumbered them. And like, you know, a lot of the time we did have more men in that battle, but even so, they just ended it. Our allies are still there fighting on their own, which is, you know what? If we can sneak around to their capital. Oh, it's saying it's even. I don't think that's counting the 6,000 men, so let's go for it. Why didn't they follow at the same time? Oh my god, game, please stop doing this. Right, let's just run to their capital. Let's just go for their capital. We need to, at this point, get a siege and hopefully get a capture. This is insane. They are so powerful. I could have done things better, don't get me wrong, and we just died. Oh god, everything is starting to fall apart. They're not really coming to me. They need to come and help me siege fast, not go for stupid fights like I've been doing. And we have some children now. We have one son who's a dwarf and one that's not. So the one that's not, he is going to be married off for the most powerful alliance we can get because apparently the elves are the most powerful people in the world. Our wife just died. The game is now just throwing everything at me. After all that, we didn't even get any good captures. This is insane. But we are back on the offensive now, sieging again, which is nice. Start picking up a bit more war score. Do not let them unsiege that. We cannot. Our allies just don't follow us. Like, if everybody followed me, I feel like we'd win. But they're just not doing that. Okay, they're leaving the capital. Let's let them do that then. I don't want them to unsiege their capital because it took so long to siege. We need to win a fight, really, because they're just going to keep unsieging. Let's just go for it. Oh, God. This guy's declared war on me for a county. You take that. We don't want to fight you as well. How are we going to win this? I think we need to just go in for the fight and hope enough of our allies are quick enough. So let's just go for it. We need to win a fight or we're not winning this. The sieges are way too slow. Right, let's catch them out there. Come on. Okay, we didn't catch them all, but there's another battle morale here. So if we jump into this battle with all our allies support this time because they're all around us. God, their army is so good. 20,000 of us here, and we are just scraping a victory, which I think just says how good their army is. 54%. All we have to do is not let them siege, and then we can win, because we have taken war score now. So just follow them around, stand right next to them, and they seem to run. So just do that until we get to 100%. Right, we can extort subjects. I'm going to do that. I'm in an army. Okay, we can't do that until we're home then. But yeah, this is... Oh, God, this guy's declaring war on me again. I'm just going to surrender for a minute. Your land's not as important. Okay, let's all march in for this fight now. We can win this fight. We've won on 99%, interestingly. But we're going to take that in force. There we go. So, do we personally hold all of this? Can we make money from their buildings? Yes. Okay, I think it is time we move our capital. Because if we can hold as much land over here, I imagine it's going to make us a lot more money. Because all these buildings we can use. Oh, that was so tough. That was intense. Why was that so difficult? We must have called close to 50,000 in allied strength, and they were still putting up a very scary, defense for themselves. So we're going to grant some of this way on this side. We don't need to hold it all. Oh, there's no one we can give land to, apparently. We must have like a courtier, our cousin and knight. Yeah, we can grant you some land. Wait, he's not as elven culture, so he may not be granted holdings with an elven refuge. Oh, it's an elven refuge holding. So do we not get any benefit from that? No. Right, well, got to actually give it all to local people who are going to hate me. That is tough. They may start paying us decent taxes, but they're going to absolutely hate us now. So we're going to have to try and get on their good side before they overthrow me. Ooh, what is this? We have an illustrious pedestal item. This gem is believed to hold of some of the dark essence of Morgoth's evil spirit. So we got a pretty terrifying artifact. Maybe we should destroy it. I mean, it seems pretty evil. But no, apparently we're just keeping that forever. We're just flaunting it about, which seems very safe. This guy is just taking all of our land down here. He's so powerful as well. I'm just going to give it to him. It's not great, right? But I'm more concerned about taking this land. We should be able to take the rest of this land. And we'll have a pretty powerful place then to fight back. But for now, he's just picking on us. He's just bullying us at this point. Like, he's just so powerful. At one point, he was like losing a bunch of wars. And then now he's just literally attacking us every 2 minutes. And he is down to a single county, and the Iron Hills looking nice and powerful. Let's see, any of these are duchies. So what I'm going to do, grant vassal and just grant them away. He'll like us a bit more, and it's a bit less. He disliked that. He liked me less after I granted him a second vassal. He's not happy about him to manage all of them either, it seems. But he is down to a single county. We're making 4.2 gold a month now, so maybe it's time. What do we want to invest in? I really do like these hunter. We don't have like any dwarven troops or anything yet, obviously, because they're not actually in the mod. So we kind of got to stick with what we can get. And we're a bit lucky that we do have these orcs. Heavy infantry or light cavalry. You know what? I'm going to go with these cavalry. Let's max them out. Let's get 5 out of 5 on the cavalry. We could, of course, build some like mangonels or whatever we have at this point. None. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a problem. So there's now a holy war for the whole kingdom of Dale. I wasn't going to help, but we have to help. Are these built? No, we need to wait for these to rebuild, and we're going to raise up, and we're going to have to help him. We're going to go in debt, but the last thing we need is him having all of this to our side, because he will come for us. Okay, they're built. Raise all. We're going to go in debt so fast, but we do really need to help him here. Let's see. Let's go around. We're not winning that fight. So, capital is so far away. Oh, God, we're not winning this. He's about to take the whole kingdom of Dale. Oh, my God. What are we going to do? Like, that was our biggest ally as well. That is tough. Hopefully, he's been avoiding me for a little while, so hopefully he's not really interested in me. Or maybe, hopefully, he's only allowed to do one kingdom holy war his whole life, so now he's never going to do one for another 20,000 years. That's also what we can hope for, I guess. But that is very scary. But our truce is over. He has made some allies. One of them is our vassal, so that's pretty good. He can't hopefully call them. So, let's go. If we win this, he is gone. Now, we're nowhere near as powerful as we were without Dale on our side. They are just gone. So this is going to be maybe tougher. Even though he's much weaker, we don't exactly have the same backup we're used to having against him. So let's meet up with our allies. It's 12,000, so that should be enough, right? But I'm second guessing every time we fight them, to be honest. honest. But I think we're actually okay. I mean, there's not much for us to siege, and he's just gone down there somewhere. So all we really have to siege is these 2 counties, and he has nothing left. And any second, I mean, yeah, I don't know what his game plan was, but it wasn't the best. There we go. He has nothing. New colonists arrive. Oh, wait, so this land, because it was a colony and we took over it, it changed to our culture, like our holding, is it? This one's not. We'll grant this one away to an elf. But we can actually hold this county here ourselves and start making some direct money from it, which will be nice, because right now we only have one, which is our capital. So we'll get the control fixed in. Hopefully, just make a few extra gold per month here and there. That'd be nice. But the Iron Hills, it's looking pretty good. You know, our capital tucked away safely. Pretty impossible to take over, right? How are you going to travel all of this land? Look at this. Like, you know, well, your army's going to march this way. You're going to get seen from miles away and just get shot down. That is one hell of a base. Especially if you do that as well. You can just take it all in. I love it. Like, this mod has always been one of the best looking mods. I love this area as well. Just look at this place. Just looks so nice. All the rocks, the formations. Yeah, our capital looks great. And the rest of our land now, we have, you know, a lot of elves to our command. They're starting to like us, you know? These elves, they haven't got a choice. They have nothing else they can do but serve dwarves, which is exactly what we wanted. But now we move on to maybe an even tougher challenge. Ooh, the elves have allied with these guys. That's a problem because that makes that pretty impossible to fight. They're allied with us as well. So maybe, oh, it's negotiated. I don't know. If we start a war and he sides with them, we're done. Where is your capital? We want to take the duchy with the capital, that's for sure. So that is this top north duchy here. It's the smallest one. Well, not really. That one is tiny, but the refuge of Lorien. So declare war. And what we're going to hope is, yeah, is he going to help us? It seems like he's going to side with us. I guess, yeah, because he is married to our daughter. So maybe she was like, come on, you got to bloody help. Don't do this to me. Now, their army, as you can see, absolutely amazing quality. I'm hoping our numbers are just enough to do this. They are running. So what we're going to do, we'll take the opportunity to siege their capital very slowly by the looks of things. But you know what? We'll just hold the sieges down. Is she leading her own armies? Yeah, by the looks of it. So we're not going to get the capture to instantly finish the war, but we're going to have to siege it one way or another. So we may as well just do it first while they're standing over there. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're just standing there. I mean, a little bit of help on the siege would be nice. Oh, okay. They caught out 1,000 of their men because they went off on their own. Okay, almost. Finally, we did take their capital. That took like everything out of us. So we'll re-get our supplies sorted out. I still don't think we win a fight. Hopefully, we can run them out of this land, siege the rest when they don't unsiege any of the war target. But again, slow sieges everywhere, and they're probably going to go unsiege their capital. If they don't, we can get the whole war target sieged, get ticking war score. But what are they going to do? But yeah, there's so much left to siege still. Okay, they're unsieging, so we can't really let them do that. We're going to have to go for the fight. Or what if we just stand right next to them? Can we like threaten them away? No, our allies are not following us either. Like the allies just don't want to come with us, it seems. Oh, we can't let them unsiege their capital. Hurry up. Like, we need help. Come on. Oh my god. Do you see what I mean? I don't know what it is about these elven armies, but they have so much power. Like, even with pretty powerful allies, we just do not compare to the power they bring. I am not married. She died of old age. Oh, that is huge. Right, you. I don't care if there's a chance of inbreeding. You. Help, please. Elves are too good. Right, all our allies are here. If they actually all follow us, but they're not, they're so like split apart and just doing their own thing. Okay, they're marching in. So we best follow. Can we win? There's so many of us. Come on, if all of us stick together and get in there at the same time, we have to win, surely. Hurry up, please hurry up, please hurry up, please hurry up. But another 9,000 there. This is, hurry up, please. Oh my god. Their army, they were beating us. If we didn't have our other 9,000 join us then, we were getting destroyed. Like, that last 9,000 saved that. And we killed 1,000 of them. So they're probably going to resubmake them very quick. But let's do a big siege now on the war target. Start picking that up. And hopefully they just stay away and let us siege the war target and win by war score. Fighting them is just, it's too scary. I do not like doing it. Because we can siege their capital. Oh my god, they're losing battles now. Let's just, I don't know what to do. I cannot beat it. She has 3,000 men. We have about 21,000 and we just cannot win. Is there anything else we can do? Their army, I think it's just too good for us. And the AI, they're not like, okay, they're coming with us now. So let's just go for it. All our allies, there's 3,000 of them. Surely we have enough men here to win. Let's see it. Oh my god, they're still winning. Why? Do you know how insane that is? Like, right, well, allies are sieging the capital. They're just marching in for fights, though. I was going to say, if we just stop them from unsieging, but they're just marching in and getting destroyed. Oh, is that my allies winning? Wait, did they just win a fight? They did. So I was the problem all along then. All right, fair enough. So maybe, finally, one more siege left here for the war target, and they can't even unsiege. So I think we may be about to win after all of this. We just got, oh, we don't have enough men to siege this. We do have ticking war score either way. So that took 18 years. And at max strength, we must have had at least, yeah, there we go, 40,000 men. And at max strength, she had 4,800. And it took 18 years with her winning the majority of the battles. So I think, you know what, we've made, you know, a dwarven kingdom. We have brought the dwarves to Middle Earth. Definitely. But I think for this dwarven run, I'm going to leave that there. Anyway, you know, we're fairly powerful. We've taken over and defeated most of the elves, albeit with majority of the work done by our allies. And don't forget to download today's sponsor, War Thunder, for free right now, using my links to get your free large bonus pack. But for today, I'm going to leave that there. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. You have Toxic Flame, Mr. Diesel, and Zehamus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.